G'day, I'm Andrew. I'm the head brewer here at Nynäshamns Ångbryggeri. We've been around for 25 years. We're about an hour south of Stockholm. We're down on the coast, beautiful little town, and we make some great true to style beers. That's what we focus on. So in the city of Cologne in Germany, they brew a beer called a Kölsch. And a Kölsch, to be called a Kölsch, must be brewed in view of the cathedral in Cologne. It's a light German ale that's given all of the love that Germans usually give to lagers, and it's super light, refreshing, smashable as well. Yeah, we can't brew that because we can't brew it in view of the Cologne Cathedral. So we're brewing a totally different beer style today. We are brewing a Nynäs, as in Nynäshamn, Nynäs Nölsch, and to be classed as one of those, it needs to be brewed within view of the Nynäshamns church behind me there. So we are ticking the boxes there. The exciting thing about today's brew is that we're brewing it with new sustainable hops. We've done the beer before, but today we get to brew it with what's hopefully the answer to noble hops that are getting really hard to grow because of climate change. And we're here with our partners BarthHaas today to experiment with that. We have Magnum in the bittering. We have some, later in the brew, we have some Ariana and Callista. And really looking forward to see how those work out. So Nölsch, as I mentioned, is kind of like the light ale that the Germans make. They give all the love that a lager has. So expect it to be light. It's just Pils malt with a heap of wheat to give it a really nice airy sort of body and a lovely head. And as far as the hops in it, what we're using is three newer varieties, Magnum to bitter, and then Ariana and Callista. I think the aromas that we're hoping for out of those, on the rubbing and the sensory that we've done, and we've brewed a couple of different things with them, they do behave a lot like the noble hops, Saaz, that we would normally use or something, but a little bit maybe on the fruitier side, but still very appropriate to that style of beer. It should be nice, delicate, balanced. It shouldn't poke out too much. We have brewed this one a little bit hop forward so that you can get a sense of the hops. We're trying to showcase the hops in this beer for ourselves and for you guys. So yeah, that's what to expect. Yeah, I think it's the future of where the brewing industry needs to head. There's no other way around it. Certainly an eye-opener was when BarthHaas took me 2 years ago down to the Hallertau Valley for hop harvest, and to speak to both the guys in the research centre that are growing the new varieties or propagating those, and the farmers and the conditions that they're sort of met with. It's crazy to think that the hops that they found growing out the back 500 years ago should still be performing in a changed climate. It just doesn't make sense. So yeah, we need to embrace these. They won't be able to grow Saaz the same way that they were. They were talking about getting only 30% of their yields that they used to get from the same row of hops. It's just crazy to think that we should force the farmer to continue growing under those conditions when he can grow a newer variety that should hopefully behave the same way in the brewing, but we can get a full yield off that same row. It can use less nutrients. Also looking at our suppliers of hops and the way that they work, and trying to see if there's a variety that can work in a better way, a more sustainable way, is definitely, like hops and BarthHaas are doing, is definitely another arrow in the quiver, bow in the quiver, that in our fight against being, towards being sustainable as a brewer.